episode of Spice and Nice.
I am Amanda Spice.
And I'm Denise the Nice. Welcome. Okay, good. Okay, today
we
we're
just
going
want to make sure that we are muted on the right place.
Yes, and talking on the right place.
Yeah.
Okay, so today's episode, we are going to talk about an unpopular opinion.
Yeah. By the way, before we want to talk about the topic today, thank you for 20,000 subscribers.
Oh, really?
We don't even realize that, right?
Oh, it's more than 20.
I know.
It's 20.1.
The team will post, and I didn't realize that. But
Thanks,
yeah.
team.
Thank you for 20,000 subscribers.
That's why you need a team,
Yeah.
so that people will.
So they know when it
Yeah.
hits 20,000 and they will
I don't
help
even know.
us
I
with
didn't
that.
even know. I thought we were at 19K for like a long time. We're 20 now. Yay! Thanks, team. Thanks to our subscribers. Thanks to people who are supporting us and finding value from what we do.
Yes.
It's good to see you guys again on live.
And yes.
Continue to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes. And happiness will be exactly what today we will give you guys. Are we?
Maybe not. Okay,
Yeah.
because the reason why we say happiness is not a choice. I know this is not a popular opinion, because right now everybody is talking about you can choose to be happy, you can choose to be I don't know, whatever it is that you want to choose to be. But why do we say happiness is not a choice? Because it is true. I think it is not good for our mental well-being if we just keep on pretending that things are all good. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Like life is good.
Yeah.
Like life's good. I'm good, and all that. It is okay to say that sometimes things do happen to us that it's not our choice,
Yeah.
that makes us unhappy,
Yeah.
or give us stress, and not the good kind of stress when you are growing, but the kind of stress where you are just stressed.
You need it. It's like we're talking about pressure, right?
Yeah.
It's like good amount of pressure will help you to grow. Too much pressure will make you feel doubt, and
sometimes you shut down.
Yeah, you shut down. You don't feel motivated anymore. So it's a tolerate of like pain tolerate. So how about like stress? It's the same. Pressure is the same. And happiness is something that I've realized we have to really, really practice.
Yes.
For me personally, it's a lot of practice to understand that every moment, if you choose to be happy, you can be happy. It's really a choice at that moment only.
Yes, true. So sometimes it's true that things do happen to us that we have no control over.
Yeah.
That adds unhappiness to our life. But our question always is, what can we do moving forward? Instead of being stuck in that, oh, this thing happened to me. It is true that it's not your fault. It is true that you had no choice in the matter and it just happened to you already.
Yeah.
All of that is true. But then what are you going to do moving forward from there? Are you just going to be like, oh no, my life is sucks and all that? So what do you do? Okay, we are going to talk about what we do to help us move out from that unhappy state into a more balanced state. Maybe not happy immediately, because it's a bit crazy, right? Suddenly you they say, hey, happy. I think it's a bit like crazy.
Yeah.
But what can you do to move your state from maybe unhappiness to less of that, to being more balanced emotionally? Okay, but if you have tips as well, leave it in the comments below, and then we will maybe talk about them.
Yeah. Let's give our
It's not a guarantee.
let's give our life experience about why happiness is not a choice. That's something we create.
Okay.
Something with.
I will talk about a time in my life where I was not in a place of power. At that point of time, because I was working in the office, so there are a lot of things that were out of my control, that I could not control, and that the entire company knew was redundant. There are certain things that we did in the company that everybody knew was redundant, but still did anyway, simply because the management asked us to do.
Oh yeah.
Right? And there are so many times when I brought it up saying that this is not necessary, and our direct supervisors also know that it is not necessary, but they're like, we tried to feedback to the management, say it's not necessary, and all that. So that one caused me a lot of unhappiness and stress, and that was something that I had no control over unless I chose to leave that situation, right? So how do I make myself move on from that unhappiness is by doing what I can to set boundaries where I can. For example, I don't take calls unless we have a very special project, maybe like once every, I don't know, few months, or once every 6 months that we have some events going on. But otherwise, I usually don't take calls after 6:30 or on weekends. Okay, so I don't take calls, and after a while, my clients also know I don't take their calls, so they will text me instead if it's something urgent. Okay, if it's something really urgent, I know that they need it, and uh, it's not their fault that they cannot get it, then I will do what I can to help when I can. But if I'm outside, I'm like, I'm outside.
Yeah.
I'll reply you later. It's not my
Yeah.
problem. So that was what I did within those boundaries that the company set lah. Definitely. Still. So what other things make you unhappy?
Oh, I think a lot of things can make me unhappy, but over
Especially the people around you.
yeah, oh my god, you know it too
Give you
well.
many headaches.
You know, I this is sounds so sad, but I have no chance to create drama for my own.
No need. Many people create for her.
It's like my life will like another people drama to the next drama to the next drama that I don't even have time to entertain myself
Only-
by creating my own. You know, some people entertain themselves like, oh, life is so sad, my life is stressed, I don't have money, I don't have boyfriend, I don't have husband, I don't have kid, I'm too fat, I'm too skinny, I'm too much money, I'm too less money, I'm too tall, I'm too short. So a lot of people have that, a complex issue about why they're not happy. I don't even have chance to sit down to think why my life is miserable
No,
because
you have to busy solve everybody's problems. She's busy solving everybody else's problems.
and I think the most unhappiness I have in my life that I think up to now I still have to learn how to manage that is my responsibility toward every problem I see. Everywhere I walk, I see problem.
That you feel like you need
I
to
feel
fix.
like I need to fix it. I feel like it's my job because now it's in front of my eyes and I know the solution. It's my responsibility to fix it, right? And it drives me nuts if I'm not learning properly from my mentor and coaching and people to guide me. I think this will be drive me for the rest of my life because I'm just not a normal girl like us, Denise. I don't even like to go out and party. How boring am I? Like I just enjoy to see problem and solve problem, and it's just give me joy and happiness to do
When
that.
you see it's fixed.
But it can be the same problem, like can be the same that joy make me unhappy because like you say a lot of things is unfixed.
And it's out of your control. You cannot save everyone.
Okay, exactly.
You cannot fix every problem that
Yeah.
you see.
But like because you can see things that bigger than other people, you beat yourself up all the time. I beat myself up all the time because I'm like, oh my god, I wish
You should have done this.
I can do something to help this person's situation, or I wish this person can see what I see so they don't fall to that trap or whatever, right? And over years, I'm still learn how to detach from people. It's very harsh because now when I can manage that well, you're so untouchable. They feel like I'm untouchable, or I'm selfish, or I'm just all about myself. But actually, the only way for me to feel healthy is I cannot be involved with anyone and their life at all.
That one I agree.
Yeah, it's just so sad that I have to step out and then the higher you achieve in life or you grow older, the wisdom is more. And then I realized that sometimes you just have to sit down and let people nagging about their life, and if that's and that's the time that you're okay to give away, then just do it. Really,
Sometimes it helps them.
I don't know really help them, but
don't know.
if that's 1-2 hour, I know it's not
1
cost me
2
anything.
hours.
I mean,
Goodness,
if
it's
that's,
too long.
but that's what you do with your loved one, right? I have to do
Oh,
that
yeah,
right
if
now
it's-
with my boyfriend.
If it's love one, yeah, I did
Baby,
that,
if
I
you're
did that
watching
with my
this right
sister
now, I would
yesterday.
tell you that I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, if I don't love you, I already cut you for the first 5 minutes.
It's true.
Like you can shoot to the person and say, shut up.
That's
you know?
that's what I did with my sister yesterday. Also.
Yeah. That's
I didn't know
your
we
love.
were doing the same thing.
We have to, right? Because that's the person that
Yes, correct.
is
That
important
person,
to
yes,
us. Even you know the solution, even you know exactly what step they need to do, but you have to hold your mouth and tell your not your fucking problem to tell him. You just have to listen, and that's it.
listen so that they can express their emotions and then move on towards solving the problem.
Yeah, but sometimes
how
it's
I
no.
feel.
Just come back and forth the same thing, and then you will get shoot in the face from me, right? So
Pew, 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 pew.
it's not fun at all. Don't.
Ja, ja, ja.
So yes, the happiness I have of joy of helping other also is the unhappiness sometimes for me that I have to manage it, and it's not a choice that some people around me have. Like it's not my choice that they live that certain way, right? So I also have to remind myself that my happiness right now is I have to create my happiness. For example, yesterday I told you that I love this sour ice cream so much.
You
Sour.
do?
I love it's the place they sell that is so good, and it's so far. Buena Vista, it's so far from here. So the last time I was there with Joey, I would buy 2 cup and eat, and at the same time I buy 2 big jar to bring home. Later I let you try. Tell me, is that really good?
Sour ice cream, okay.
Sour, it's so sour, but it's so good. A lemon ice cream, it's so good. I love it.
Okay, yeah, but I understand because she likes pickles.
And all day I don't know, somehow yesterday I would like all day intention so much come. I forget my meeting, I forget my client. I'm just my brain just somewhat like just someday you just
Your brain is just not with you.
because I'm shut down because I work too much. I burn out that I haven't rest properly.
Your
And then,
brain just suddenly stop working like
yeah, and then I have guests come over the house because it's Deepavali. You have to cook, you have to clean, then you have 2 kids in the house.
You have to
It's so
entertain
noisy.
them.
Yeah, and then you just have a long weekend to take care of your people and so on. So I just burn out, and I'm aware that I'm burn out, but I refuse to admit that I'm burn
You
out.
refuse to stop.
I refuse to stop because nobody going to help me. My eyes not around because it's public holiday. She's been off for a few days, right? I was like, I'm tired, and it's just that the afternoon. Then Joey back and he's like, oh, your ice cream is still here. And then like, and 1 spoon in my mouth, all that is disappear.
You feel alive.
I feel alive. I feel happiness. I feel, oh my God, I should have this for morning. Then I won't feel this grumpy. So I say sometimes it's just so simple thing make you so happy. You feel like a child again. You're like, oh my
It's
God,
like the little things in life.
little thing in life. And it's just I eat finish half of the jar of the ice cream because it just make me so happy after that. Like I just have that only 15 minutes of happiness that yesterday, but that's bring me back joy. So my point here is sometimes you would think chase the next thing would be make you more happy.
No, it's true. My
Right.
my happiness comes from in the morning when I wake up.
Oh my God, talk about that. I want to
When
take the
I-
ice cream.
When I later on.
Can I take and book here and then we eat and talk at the same
You mean
time?
you eat?
No, we both eat together.
I will maybe have a spoon.
Yeah,
Try.
1 spoon, okay?
Okay.
Okay, come.
So,
let me take for
okay, so while she takes, I talk about my own happiness. Sometimes my happiness is I wake up and I see my husband, and then I have a cup of coffee. That is my way of happiness, of starting my day right. I wake up, I see my husband, I give him a hug.
It's really say the word happiness here. Look.
400 grams of happiness. This is what they promise you.
Yeah,
You're getting 400 grams worth of happiness.
oh my God.
It's very cheap then, this thing. It's very cheap that you pay for 400 grams of happiness.
Yeah, guy, it's really have that word here. I don't know. I cannot show the brand, but yeah.
You can cover.
Yeah,
okay,
I already
cover
cover.
like
Yeah.
this.
See,
400 grams
I
happiness.
don't know if you can see it.
Cannot
but
really
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
That's why yesterday I feel so happy.
Continue.
Yeah, so that's my little happiness. That's why I don't drink coffee like Anne. Anne drinks coffee like a monster.
I need that for
she
work.
tries to condense the caffeine as much as possible into
Yeah.
a tiny cup so she can gulp it down like a shot.
Yep.
I like to enjoy it.
Oh no.
So that is my happiness.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so that's my happiness. And sometimes when I hug my husband, I also feel happy.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I feel happy when I hug my boyfriend. too.
Yeah, just like it's not need to say much.
I
and
think
it's
he
not
also
like,
was happy when he hugged me. I don't know. Maybe
yeah.
that's
so
what I
so
think.
so it's like when I wake up, I give him a hug, and then I have
Tell me, is that bring you happiness?
maybe not because I'm not. But this is good. No, it's lemon sherbet. People, it's lemon sorbet. Sherbet. Lemon sherbet. Okay, I know why she likes it. She likes this very vinegary, sour thingies like pickles. That time during the in-app program, she finished a jar of pickles as a snack. As a snack, she didn't eat the pickles on the bread or the rice. No, she ate it with like a snack. She opened in the middle of the class like a snack.
You know, that's my happiness.
Yeah,
That's well.
precisely.
That's my happiness.
So
For me
anyway,
to be in class and see people stressed, and I don't want to kill anyone, I would decide to take
a pickle.
a pickle.
And then you should have seen her face on the last day. You can have it all big. It's okay. No need to leave for me. I'll just have more rendang. Well, Joey, if you're watching this, no more rendang left for you.
So that's our second happiness.
And you should have seen her face on the second last day of the program where she only had half the jar of pickle left. So she looked at it very hard. Then I say, what are you thinking about? Because she looks very serious. Then she said, I'm thinking if I should have one more pickle or should I save it for later or tomorrow. Then I look at her. Then I became very serious because it's important for her and she's important to me. So I look at the jar. Then I count how many pickles are left. Okay, in the middle of the class, sorry Douglas, we were counting the number of pickles left in the jar. And then I was thinking tomorrow what were we doing? I was like, I think maybe you can have half a pickle.
Yeah, and I listened to her. I break half, I throw half there, and I leave there.
Yeah. And then the last day she had enough pickles, so that was all good.
Yeah. The happiness will complete in 3 days in the class. I like the best part. Everybody walk across my table and look at my pickle jar. And they couldn't understand why is that.
They thought she eating it as a sandwich. No, she eat like a snack. It's like a snack. This is the pickle. Okay, so anyway, on top of food, right? What I do when I'm faced with an unhappy situation you can have some more. It's okay. I'm not a fan of.
Really? You don't feel happiness after having?
No, I have feel happiness after having the beef rendang.
Okay. So we have a different type of orgasm for our life.
Of course.
So this is my type of orgasm.
Like what the person says, ice cream peanut. If it's peanut, maybe I'll feel happier because I like peanuts a lot. Peanuts or like chocolate.
I like sour thing.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was telling
like
them
everything extreme sour. I'm like,
like vinegar,
so good.
Acar. It's either extreme sour or extreme spicy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like kimchi.
I know you
like. Long time we didn't eat the barbecue kimchi with the. Then we go the Korean food again.
Barbecue meat with the kimchi.
Can we do your birthday 2 times?
Can.
Then we go to barbecue another day and then we go.
We can cancel the Italian and go barbecue. I don't mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's.
No, depends on what you want. Do you want more? Okay, then we talk about this later. So anyway, something that I do when I'm faced with a situation that I cannot control is I know that the anger or the unhappiness or the sadness comes up. It really does come up. And in that moment, it's very easy to give in and very difficult to step back. But for me, what I try to do is I ask myself, is there anything I can do to change this situation? And that one takes a lot of practice because the practice doesn't come from, I think you have practiced this many times. The practice is not about, it's very easy to ask yourself these questions when you are not worked up.
Yep.
But in the heat of the moment,
oh yeah, tell me about that.
To be able to notice that you are in the heat of the moment. I'm not talking about the heat in the bedroom. That's a different heat. Okay, but in the heat of the moment, when you want to kill somebody, or when you want to strangle somebody, or you want to burst into tears and cry because you're so frustrated at the stupidity of some people, that it's those kind of heat I'm talking about. In the heat of the moment, It takes a lot of practice to stop yourself. I'm not saying I'm perfect because there are times where I still it comes up here and then I'm like like this, okay? But what happened was that if if I can step back, ask myself, what can I change? I'm unhappy in this situation. What can I change about this situation? If there's something I can change, then I will ask myself, is this situation or is this thing worth my energy and time to make that change? And then after that I decide. Or can I just, sometimes I think it's not worth it, I will just leave. Or if let's say there's nothing I can do and I cannot leave, I will just ignore it.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing I can do.
I think it's also I think this is a tip that I did, and even in a lot of classes I teach people is always ask yourself this sentence, a quick one, it's very quick for 2 seconds, but it's really save your life per day a lot. Can you control it or you can't? And a lot of people don't practice this because, like I say, certain thing is outside factor that you impossible to control. For example, weather. Right? Just say just assume me in the morning.
You're going to swim.
I'm going to go
gym.
swim or gym. It's
rain.
rain. I will ask myself, can I control this situation or I can't? If I can't, then why do I even bother? Continue go. Then the next situation, you'll see people fight in the train, for example. Can you control this situation or you can't? If you can't,
technically
why
you can,
you
but
bother?
do you want to, technically you can call.
But the thing is, they not jump to you or hit you, or two of them not kill each other yet. So they just fight over the seat. And it just entertain you in the morning, right? It's like, but all these small practices make a lot of difference. Or like when you
it
go
comes
down
to something that really
and people
makes you
just
unhappy.
walk, they don't kill, they rude, they don't hold the lead for you. And then you just have to ask, can you control this situation or you can't? Can you control this or you cannot? This is out of your comfort, out of your power. Doesn't mean you're powerless, but it's out of your job. Right, and because of that, it make my daily easier a lot.
It makes it a lot easier.
I make a lot of fast decision per day. It's just by that sentence, 2 seconds.
Can control or
cannot control? Can control or cannot control? Can control or cannot control?
Then if can control, it's like a mind map. If can control, then do I want to control? Right? Is this worth it? Like at the end of the day,
even you can control. Sometimes I was just like,
correct. Is it
yeah,
worth
I can
your
control,
time?
but I can let someone do for me.
Yeah, or is it worth your time to even want to control this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, I've got better things to do.
Oh my god, my happiness is lesser.
Oh no, only left for 5 grams. From 400 grams? From 400 grams, only left for 5 grams. You can show the brand, so maybe they will do some sponsor for you. Maybe they send this to you.
They better be. You know where I buy so much? The lady couldn't believe it. She was like,
and you only buy this flavor, right?
I only buy this. I still have one more jar inside. And I will ask Joey to take car and buy for me more. Wait, come back.
Not only left 5 grams of happiness.
One of the things that my boyfriend, I love him the most is every time I say, baby, I want to eat this, he will straight away drive me there and eat.
That is his way of showing love.
Yeah. Because he know I love food. Yeah. And I don't ask anything. I don't ask car, house, clothes, drink, earring, gold bar, nothing. I just food.
And it's very good. You see, when she's hungry, she gets upset. So when she's upset, you take the pickle, you put inside her mouth, immediately she's not upset.
It is. Oh my god.
You just get 10 jars of this. This is a pro tip for Joey. Get 10 jars of this ice cream. Just get 10
You know he's so good at that yesterday when I met with him, he will prepare the whole plate of cracker with pickle, with salami,
and then you also cannot be angry because you see
I see the food. So he's so freaking smart now.
He has gotten the hang of it.
He know. Okay, she not.
Okay, no need to do the cheese out there take too long. You just take this jar, come out, take a spoon, and then you shove it in her mouth. Suddenly she stop. She will stop.
But it have to be the food I like.
No, this one.
Oh, this is so good.
Yeah, just shove it in her mouth, and then she will.
Do you guys can feel the essence of my happiness toward the camera? Can you feel it, babe? Can you feel it?
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it, but I am not a part of it.
Yeah, because it's not her. Maybe I bring her this shop and she choose the ice cream.
I will choose something else for sure. But it doesn't have to be this shop. I know this shop is very popular. But anyway, what brings me joy is when I see other people happy like you.
Mm.
I can get a little bit of the happiness energy, but at the same
Wow.
time, it's what brings me unhappiness also.
Oh,
Because
really?
sometimes-
Why?
No, because you know
Because
your
you
thing,
cannot
your
eat the
thing is-
lemon?
no,
Come on, I
ridiculous.
give you.
I know. No, because you know your thing is responsibility, right? My thing is empathy.
Oh, okay.
Empathy. So it's helpful for me that okay. I say this again. I've said this before. I will say this again. This is the reason why I have to choose my friends carefully.
Mm.
Because for people with who are very empathetic, right?
Yeah.
What happens for me in my own personal experience is that I absorb other people's energy and vibe very, very easily.
Mm.
So if I keep surrounding myself with unhappy people, complaining people,
Oh, yeah.
I become like I don't become like that because
But you start look at life negative.
I was yes, and I will be like, why do I feel so sad all the time?
Mm.
Why do I feel so struggling and so anxious all the time? I mean, today I had a conversation with my husband. We were discussing about something that was causing us stress.
Yeah, I also feel that when she entered the house. That's why I said, "Are you
Yeah,
okay?"
stress and anxiety, right? And then he I mean, for us it was a discussion. It was not his fault, it's not my fault. It's something that we just needed to work out, that's all. So it's not like a quarrel or anything, but it's something that is causing us stress that we need to work out.
Mm.
Right? So there's this problem that we needed to work out, and then after we talked about it, he asked me if I'm okay.
Mm.
Then I just said this, I say even if I'm not okay, I have to be okay. It's a full stop. I don't mean that in an angry way
Yeah.
or in a suppressing way.
Yeah.
My thinking right there at that point in time was, if I don't feel okay, does it do anything to change the situation?
No.
It does not. So I no longer I don't want to spend the energy and the time to not feel okay. Does it make sense? Does it make sense for you? So I don't want to spend the energy to not feel okay. And it's not about suppressing, it's about moving on quickly.
Yeah.
Because suppressing means you're not okay, but you tell yourself, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay. But in this point, I'm just like, okay, I'm not okay, but does it help? No, it doesn't help. Okay, I'm done already.
It's
Then
like the
emotion,
aware-
I'm done already.
I think it's like the awareness that you
Mm.
say that
Mm.
we over the years have to practice that because we learn so much together. So I get where the this come from. It's like even at that's just assume like you go to the meeting. Even at home you have cat die, dog die, human die, you know. The responsibility you have to be there and deal with the problem first and then later come back and
The
you
job still needs to be
the
done.
job still need to be done. No job, like no pilot, cabin crew, or like the boss going to bring the whole family issue on board or like bring to the office or for example. So I
I
think
say, oh, you're so poor thing, never mind, no need to do any work.
Yeah.
I still pay you money.
yeah, so that's what Denise try to explain, that I understand that are you okay? Yeah, even we not okay sometimes. We aware that we're not okay.
Yeah.
But we still have to make things work first and then we come back when we have a privilege of
Because,
sit down
because
again.
time is a luxury.
Yeah, time is a luxury, really.
Mm.
For you to sit down and look at your problem for a few hours,
Mm.
honestly, for a
Mm.
few hours by yourself, is a freaking luxury.
Mm.
Especially you have kids, you have responsibility like me, you have
Things
people.
to do. You have things to do.
Everybody bring your phone. Do you see my freaking chat? Do you see
It's
like
a non-stop
it's a non-stop people looking for you for answer.
for something.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a piece of you.
So for you to have few hours of peace and think of your life is a freaking luxury.
Mm.
Really
agree.
luxury. So that's where it come from. That's the difference between adult and kid. You know, kid you can cry wherever you want. If you sad,
That's your privilege.
yeah, you can throw tantrum. You can,
Correct.
you know. But with adults, sometimes you just have to suck it in, hold it on, and release it later.
Yeah, and I realized at that point in time, because of my high empathy, I was absorbing stress and anxiety
Mm.
from my partner. And share and subscribe, and we will see you guys. Oh, and if you're watching What Happened Team, and if you're watching this, don't worry about it. It's not your fault, and it's really not his fault. But the thing about it is that this is what happens for me because I am so high on empathy. I can get people's sadness and happiness and unhappiness so easily.
Mm.
Sometimes it took me a while before I realized, before I could differentiate which are my own emotions and which are other people's emotions. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Because sometimes some people feel sad, then suddenly I feel like sad also. I feel like crying, you know. Then I'm like, oh, I feel sad. Why? What's wrong with my life? Why do I feel so sad? Oh, it's not me, it's somebody else.
Yeah.
And it's something that I cannot control unless I choose to leave that situation.
Yeah.
So that was, but it brings me joy also lah, because when other people is happy, then I feel happy also. Even though, well, it's just borrowed happiness.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. It's good.
So I finish the ice cream and you feel my happiness come over to you.
Yeah. When I keep talking about the pickle story because I can tell how happy she was and how serious she was about the pickle, and I found it so amusing.
You should ask Joey about how we keep like fight over the pickle because he will refuse me to buy the Turkish pickle.
Why?
Because for him that's a betray. I
Oh,
should
like you should only
I
eat
should only
Lebanese
eat Lebanese.
pickle. Nonsense. Pickle is a pickle.
He feel, but I don't have it all the time.
Yes,
right?
obviously pickle is a pickle. Okay, let's look at it this way. If sometimes you don't have something you like, something comes close is good enough.
Exactly, that's my point.
It doesn't have to be perfect.
And he was upset because he had to drive me there and get this Turkish
When he feels like
pickle,
you
and
should
just
be
his
having
neighbor.
Lebanese pickle.
Exactly. So if you bring him to Egyptian restaurant, for example, he's like,
This
it's
is not
close enough, but it's not level.
It's not
like
the
for
same.
example. So
It's not
for
the
me,
same.
it's like I cannot have exactly unless I move to your country, right? So I love my pickle, I love my ice cream, and I love my chili, especially Vietnamese chili fish sauce. You know, that's just my happiness.
Oh yeah, I made that sauce for the
Oh
kids when they
my
came,
God.
for the team when they came over.
The team were like, eat so full and come home, and I told
No
them, are you still hungry?
lah.
No, they told me. I said, are you still hungry? I said, no, we're so full. They didn't eat anything after reach home. I told them, I said, because Denise thought you guys not full enough, so I thought you need to eat more. Are you sure? They say, no, we finished everything because we don't want to make her feel bad. Is that we eat too much?
No.
So
no,
they
no,
will
no,
feel
no.
bad because they eat finish everything.
No.
You were worried that they not
Yes,
full.
because
But actually no, they just try to finish everything.
yeah, but to be frank, the soup was not good.
But they say good. They love it. They say it good.
Like my standard is like, this is not good food. But
Yeah.
anyway, like it's okay. It's okay. So this is another lesson. This is another lesson that will help you be happier. That it's okay to not be perfect.
Yeah, I'm
Sometimes-
okay. I have close to what
Sometimes
best
good
I have.
enough is good enough.
Yeah.
Sometimes good enough is good. Do you still have some pickle left? Somebody's asking.
Oh,
It's okay. She has another jar.
I have another jar. The one that from my boyfriend country is no. The last piece is the one in the class, and it.
She doesn't have any pickle left, but she still has a tub of the ice cream left.
Yeah.
So it's okay. If she doesn't have the ice cream, she will find some other way. She'll have
Yeah.
some beef rendang.
Yeah,
instead.
I kind of have a list of food that made me happy nowadays. You know, last time when you're poor, right? You don't have much money to eat
I know
what
what
you
you
like.
mean. I know what you mean.
So when I was young, I don't understand. Now, when at the moment I feel I really need to eat something, even if it costs me money, even if I have to travel far, I will go and get it. Because my happiness at this moment is so important for me that no price can trade for that.
yes. And now you have worked hard enough for that privilege.
Because sometimes you go and eat the bowl of noodle and your friends say, oh my God, it's $10, so expensive. Vietnamese food is so expensive. I say, yeah, but I'm not going to take a fly right now to go Vietnam to eat this, so it's okay, $10 for
And
me.
you're not interested to cook the dish right now.
Yeah,
also.
exactly. I'm just working and my brain is burning and I need something that refresh myself and calm myself down and make myself happy for just a short while.
Take a break.
Yeah.
I think it's taking a break.
Yeah, that's
For
it.
me, it's the
Yeah.
same.
So
Sometimes,
you have to aware of
sometimes-
that too. Spend on yourself.
Mm.
And you may not a food lover like me. I have a not food lover in the house. I understand.
She's spend on other things.
Yeah, so just not become an addiction or bad habit. But just remember spending yourself in something like this ice cream. It cost me like what, like $18. It's not very expensive. Happiness, do you think so? Like $18.
And it lasts you for quite a while.
Yeah, I can eat for 3 rounds, right? So 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the last round done. Okay, so 3 rounds of
It's around
happiness.
$6.
It's around $6.
If you can buy happiness, it's worth it.
Yeah,
If you
this
have a-
definitely buy
Yeah,
happiness.
it's-
I buy
it's
this
worth it.
happiness.
That is worth it. It's 400 gram of happiness.
Yeah,
She bought 400 gram of happiness. I
Yeah.
mean, like, happiness is so hard to find, but so easy at the same time.
Yeah,
What other things can
exactly.
you do to find happiness? If you have any tips, leave it in the comments below. There's something else that I do to. This is not exactly happiness, but more like centering myself, and that is to breathe. To breathe sometimes. Sometimes it's as easy as breathing. When something stressful happens, then you're like, I need to breathe.
I think another tip of me is start look at life more honest and realistic. I feel that's really bring me happiness, because if I can draw in my mind of the worst consequence may happen and I'm still okay with it, it somehow bring me lighter to start taking.
Like, it takes the stress away, right?
Yeah, it's like stress
Yeah.
away.
Okay,
It's
something
like-
else that's very easy that adds on to what Anne said is to write down what is stressing you out. Sometimes that really helps you, because sometimes in your head, right, you are thinking about it and it starts to churn and churn and churn, right?
Yeah.
But the moment you put it down on paper, you put it down on your laptop, whatever it is, you list it out, then like what you said earlier, what is the worst that it can happen?
Yep.
Right? And then you realize, oh, actually it is not as bad as
You think, yeah.
it is.
I agree with you.
Right? And I'm not saying that that's what I mean by looking at life realistically, right? And not like everything has to be perfect,
Yeah.
everything has to be this, everything. Sometimes good enough is good enough.
Yeah. You
Right.
cannot have the this
You cannot have the
high
100
and
all the
next high
time.
and the next high and the next high. Is life don't work like that. You have to
Yeah.
have up and down.
You cannot have 100 all the time, it's just not possible.
Yeah,
And you would
the
drive
down
yourself
will
crazy.
bring the next up if more
Yes.
fun also.
Just like numerology.
Yeah. Yep.
Just like numerology. The ones are recording though. Oh, okay. Well, you will see we have one episode on numerology. Let's see when it comes out. We shall see.
Oh yeah, I just realized that's a recording.
It's a recording. So it's good. So we will see when it comes out. We will keep an eye out for it. We have recorded an episode on numerology where Anne read my fortune
Yeah.
using numerology. such a mouthful to pronounce numerology. And you can keep an eye out for that. That will bring you some happiness also,
Yeah.
because there were so many things that we talked about that was I thought quite funny.
Yeah, it's fun. I think it's a lot of fun there.
It was very fun for her.
It's
It
fun
was
for
very
me.
fun for her.
That's the only episode I don't need coffee.
She was like, oh, let me take out my books. Hang on. Okay, this is what it means. Come on, look at this page now. Read it. I was like, okay, cool. All right. So find things that really make you happy besides food. For me, this is also about self-awareness. Because I'm an extrovert, there are times where if I stay at home too long by myself, I get unhappy. So I have to
So
go
please
out.
go out more.
Sometimes I have to go out. Not just go out party, but like sometimes I just go to the shopping center where there are a lot of people. I just look at new things. Not really new things, but walk past the shops. Then you're like, oh, this is new. Oh, look at this. Then after an hour, I feel better already. So that one is an easy fix for me. But it doesn't work for everybody yet, depending on your character.
Yeah.
So it's all about self-awareness. Are you aware of what makes you happy?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm not talking about the next new watch, the next new phone, the next new boyfriend or girlfriend.
Next new boyfriend? That's maybe. Sorry, my boyfriend not going to watch this. I hope it's not, but yeah.
Next new boyfriend. Is it maybe the Turkish pickle time?
Oh yeah. Maybe. That's it. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
We go too deep for the
right.
happiness. Later tonight, somebody else will be unhappiness. So
He's like, oh, I heard you're talking about Turkish pickle
Yeah.
nowadays, huh? You don't like Lebanese pickle anymore? Oh well, it's okay. We still love you.
we still love you. And
Alright.
yeah, guys, that's
Remember
it.
to like, share, and subscribe. If let's say you have tips on happiness, also put it in the comments below so that we can share tips on happiness. I think it's very important to share. It's not just we share, you guys can share also. We hope you have gotten value from this episode, and we will see you at the next one.
Yes, I'm Amanda Spice.
And I'm Denise and Nice. See ya. Bye. Share and subscribe. And we will see you guys at the next episode.